Get it to Gary at the buzzer. Woo! Gary Trent Jr. Raptors lead at half. All y'all fucking haters, shut the fuck up. Raptors up at halftime. This game was supposedly fucking over. To Banton to win. Does it go tip by Bonga? Oh no. Didn't get it off. Celtics win. The three, I don't know why Banton had the shot. Bonga, gotta finish that, Bonga. Didn't get it off. All right, time for the post-game show. The Raptors just lost 113-111 to the Boston Celtics. I hate the Celtics, and they got a bogus free throw at the end of the game to get that win, but we move. We had a good performance. I predicted it would end 113-109. I was 2 points off because I thought the Celtics would win. But regardless, it ends how it ends. But like I said, it wasn't as much about the loss because the Raptors had a good game. And that's what I'm mostly concerned about. That is what I'm mostly concerned about. So let's take a look at the stats. The Raptors, hounding defense, earned them a lot of points. 40% from the field, 35 from three. Not the best. Celtics shot 48% from three. Second game in a row where a team has shot at least 48% from three against us. I was a little bit concerned about a bit of the sloppiness on defense. I think we left shooters open a little bit too often. That is something that we need to correct a little bit. Size-wise, we're still rebounding fine. I love that we're working in transition the way we are. We clawed back from a really rough first quarter, and we're leading at halftime. So to fight on these guys, and the way we fought to the end of this game to come back was great. Almost ended up winning it. Banton's three rims out. Well, it wasn't going in. Bonga had the tip in to win, to tie it up. I don't know how Bonga missed that. And the buzzer beating shot did not beat the buzzer, even though it went in. But Bonga, man. But again, great performance. And that's what I'm mostly concerned about in preseason. And there were a lot of good performances. OG, another very good showing. 17 points. Very efficient as well. Quite efficient. Barnes, 4 for 10. 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Scotty Barnes is looking sharp. His playmaking looks fantastic. Goran Dragic struggled a lot. Van Vliet was magnificent. 22 points, 8 for 15. Goran Dragic can't, you got to start Gary Trent. Gary Trent was a little bit inefficient. You got to start. You can't be starting Goran Dragic. He struggled. He shouldn't be taking a lot of those prime minutes away from guys like Gary Trent, guys like Mihailuk, who played extremely well today again. So for me, those are things you got to look at. So what this game came down to, well, ultimately, I think every game against the Celtics lately starts the same. The Celtics come out of the gates absolutely on fire, take a big lead, and, we've recently laid over and died, but today we fought back to the point where we put up 43 points in the second quarter, and we're leading at halftime. And a closely contested game until the end. It was just a shame that, ended the way it did. The refs really sold at the end. A little flick off Decker goes out of bounds. That was definitely Celtics ball. But on the inbound, a cheap foul. Really a questionable foul. But to call that with 7 seconds left. Did they just not want to have to ref overtime? That sucked. We inbounded. I didn't like the play. Looked like it was drawn up for Banton to hit a three. He's not a good shooter. Very unfortunate. But again, lots of positives to take away from this. Offensively, I think second half, we really settled down. I think in the first half, one of the big problems was, I get the rushing aspect, to play in transition, to play quick. But sometimes, when it's just not happening, settle it down a little bit. And that is just something that we didn't end up doing until the second half, which we looked very good in the second half. So I was happy with that. Individually, the bench came in and was doing well. The starters, the core guys, Freddie and OG, were magnificent again. And, we'll be back on Monday. And I will be at that game. No stream for that one. We'll be back on Monday. We're playing against the Rockets. Let's hope to get a win there. I have seen a lot of positives offensively from this team so far. Defensively, some certain things I think need adjusting. I think we're a little bit too quick to double. It's allowing a lot of wide open threes. And, that's 2 games in a row where the opposition hit 48% plus from 3. Gotta, though, dial in a little bit more from three-point land when you're on defense. And that is going to be the separation. I felt like that was a big problem for us last season. I get early on you're making them shoot. I get early on you're making them earn their points from 3. But once Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford were knocking down threes early, I don't want to see them open again. You got to do a little bit more to defend. If we're going to talk about some negative performances for the Raptors, which I think we do, I don't think Freddie Gillespie was great. He's better than normal, admittedly, but at least he had 6 rebounds today. Malachi Flynn was, horrendous. 0 for 6 from the field, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Malachi Flynn was awful. Even the shots he missed, they were nowhere near. He was awful. And he needs to step up. He needs to be better. If he wants to be part of this team going forward, he needs to be better. Because he looked really good in Summer League, and we can't be having performances like this in the NBA. But, it is preseason. That's got to be better. But there are some positives to take away. I can't wait to watch the game on Monday. We're also playing again on Tuesday. So plenty of great content in. That was the post-game show. Thank you for watching the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope your Thanksgiving weekend goes very well, guys. And yeah, I'm going to enjoy eating a lot of stuffing tomorrow.